follow at microloc.mastery. Okay, again, I'm a social worker. I started Naturally Beautiful Hair Care. I realized hair can transform lives. I've always had an interest and passion in hair. And I also knew that it was very significant. So I also felt it was important for people to have a true passion for their work in order to do it well. I didn't have to do anything in the hair, in the hair industry. I could have just taken jobs as a social worker, and I'm licensed, I'm master's degree, I'm to Ivy League, I was faculty at Columbia University, but the hair, this was such a passion for me. So I realized then that I could turn this passion. I just wanted to keep going with it. And it was a hobby that became a business that started to really just kept growing. And I wasn't the type of person to fit into a mold, to just do what I was told to do. I was a visionary. And I know if you're a visionary, put in the comments, you can't be confined, you can't be limited. You have very creative, probably a lot of you, because you're on here getting information. And I just like freedom to do and move and choose and grow. So if you're like this, let me know in the comments. Hi, Carmen. Hi, Angelica from NYC. Hey. Okay. So I utilize a holistic approach, natural products, emotionally supportive, community engaging, empowering. I have panels, mixers. I have a hair oil, which I might give away. This one is all used up, but you guys might get that. And empowerment of Black men and women through natural hair. All right, now let's get to the microlocs. Like I said, when I went into the process of getting my hair locked, and my mentor was, I tried, pick my words. She was a part of a competitive branding that had pulled away from it and was using innovative tools and techniques. And so when I got my hair, I didn't really honestly care if it was a brand, if it wasn't. I just knew that I wanted what I wanted. And then when she did my hair, I should have uploaded a picture of some of my hair when it was newer. I was like, this is great. I loved her refinement. I loved her attention to detail and her supportive ways. So she trained me at the tail end of 2008. So I got my locks done January 2nd. The install was complete 2008. I've cut it since then. And 2009, so she said, wait about a year before, to see if you're good for training. And I waited. I didn't want to jump into getting trained because I wanted to take this really seriously. I already had Naturally Beautiful Hair Care side hustle, doing twists and helping women with that. But I also realized that I loved this. And I wanted to do the service that I had. I wanted to have this, and really have it. I wanted to go through a year of the process before I started doing it professionally and incorporating it into my business, because I wanted to be able to say, I know what that's going to be like. This is what you can expect. And a year is still short because my hair continued to transform past the year and go through all these different stages. But there was me vending at a Brooklyn event in 2009. It was called, I can't remember the name of it. I actually met some people who ended up being clients and people that I partnered and worked with. But it's at the bottom, I was Microlocs with a K back then. I took the K off because I just thought it looked better. And everyone was like, what is that? What is Microloc? What the heck is that? Everybody was talking about sister locks. And so they were like, what's the difference? So I used to do this little spiel about the tool and the system. And I never went, I'm not under a system. I never had the tool in my hair, and people were still very confused. But what I knew was that there was something that was big enough to be on its own as an alternative, because it incorporated innovation, tech tools, just different things that, if you are part of a branding, you have to be a part of that branding system. And sometimes you want to branch out. You don't want to use those things. And so to be working within the legal parameters of a branding, you really should do what's under the branding. And that's not how like I said, I'm a visionary. I don't like boxes. I don't like any of that. I want the results. So I took to YouTube way back in the day. Old Jessica up there in the left corner. I did some training classes. This is my old logo, was a purple head with hair that said hair care, Naturally Beautiful Hair Care. And then I was like, no, I'm not stopping, because now I have women coming in here with hair, not women that I've done, but women in general can have, and men have hair loss issues, needing lock reattachments, and all these things that weren't taught at all. I didn't see it anywhere. So now there was traditional lock extensions techniques very faintly, and this was in Brooklyn, New York. So I found trainings, I took trainings, I incorporated information, I created ways that didn't exist, and I was just like, I'm gonna help these women. This process is significant. I want their hair to look good. I didn't want them to have things that look too fake, because the client down here on the left was, beautiful client. I think she might be watching, or she might watch the replay. But I tried not to identify her, because she really wanted her hair to look real. Now her hair is all hers. Over 11 years later, her hair is longer than mine. Beautiful locks. So she started with extensions, and it was a help for her, and that was what I did it for. Fast forward, published Sophisticated Black Hair. That's me on the right. I was 3 months pregnant. I was nauseous. I was sick. And that was the first thing. Like, we did that photo shoot, and I really kind of did it just for my business, but the photographer also works with magazines, and so they picked up our pictures. That's mine, and 2 of my clients were there as well. And this was the first time, they've seen, that they've heard of Microlocs. I'm pretty sure sister locks have been published, but I know it's very similar in a lot, but they were really interested in that. This was the only picture in the whole entire magazine that showed these locks like this, and then you'll see my 2 clients. So I felt proud. I was like, okay, I'm making it done here. That's 2 of my clients, one at the top, Keisha at the bottom, Andrea at the top. Haven't seen them in so long. I love them so much. I know that Andrea no longer has. She's shaved her hair to a beautiful shave style. She had her locks for such a long decades. And I was very happy to be a part of her journey. And then again, the next month, while I was in labor, you guys might have met my daughter. She's now one of my models. But while I was in labor with her, they called me to do this micro masterpiece on Keisha. And so everything that you'd read in that magazine, this is probably October 2000 or the September 2013 issue. In between contractions, I spoke my interview on the phone to the woman, and she wanted to know how we did this style and tell me about it. And so I was really excited about it. But y'all know, once you have a baby, life, and I was a single mama from jump, it all, I was moving, and then boom, baby, stress. I mean, literally birthing a baby while I was trying to keep going with the business. So years later, I kept doing the extensions. These are the years between 2013 to 2017. Actually, I think I did 2018 to 2019, that install at the bottom. And she came back like last year and did her update. I did an ebook about a year or so ago. And then last year on my birthday, I saw the article, the Black Enterprise featured Microloc Masters. So I was really excited, because the purpose behind it is not just about hair, but it's about completely empowering people with skills, with tools, and innovation. Thank you for watching. You can visit online microloctraining.com to find out more information about my courses and to find various courses to suit all needs and levels.